Blues hit the just for my hand. Lord, it's hard to be a bachelor man. I got girls that can cook, I got girls that can clean, I got girls that can do anything in between. I gotta get ready to make everything right, 'cause all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight.
The challengers on the Speedway for their 15-lap feature race, and the way they are scheduled to start. Up in front in the AA1 Auto Wrecking, number 95 from Lancaster, it's Brian Weisenberg. On his outside, in car number 55 from Arcade, Nolan King. Row 2, inside lane in the Morgan's Dairy Farm, number 66 from Delavan, it's Rich Morgan. On the outside in the Cozy Corner, number 33 out of Springville, it's Mike Chapman. Row 3, inside in the Southgate Oil, number 11 from Cheektowaga, it's Tom Kelly. On the outside in the Colden Station, number 28, Paul Grigsby out of Springville. Row 4, inside the DJ Auto Parts, number 23, the driver Brian Collar from Delavan. On his outside in the Cam Collision, number 51 from Buffalo, Bill Adamczyk. Row 5, inside lane, the Matusik Blacktopping, number 22 from Ellicottville, it's Tom Wooden. On the outside in the Hooker Towing, number 09, it's Jimmy Franklin. Franklin out of Blaisdell. A roll back to the inside lane in car number 14, the Town and Country Motors entry of Mike Flagg of Buffalo. On his outside in the Jerry Gradle Motors, number 20 from Williamsville, it's Jerry Gradle Jr. Next row back in the Johnson Steel, number 43, it's Mark the Shark, Mark Hoke of Buffalo. On his outside, driving car number 34 from West Seneca, it's the awesome one, Al Grimmer. Roll back to car number 92, the Custom Auto Truck entry of Pat Spruce from Lawtons. On his outside in the Higgins Erectors, number 97 from West Valley, it's Rod Eamon. Then we find the Wing Motors, number 9 of Rick Winger from Blaisdell. On his outside in the Brantel & Sons, number 98 from Hamburg, it's Mike Brantel. In car number 30, the Valvoline Oil Change ride of John Conti of Lackawanna. On his outside piloting car number 6 from Cheektowaga, it's Paul Chevier. And the Clinton Auto Truck Super Duper, number 10, out of Orchard Park, it's Tommy Krozik. On the outside in the Redmond Trucking, number 12 from Gowanda, Herschel Two Guns. A roll back in car number 87, the driver hails from Buffalo, and it's Don Hochstein. On his outside in the Staple Co., number 5 from Buffalo, Dean Stanbro. And the 8 is the auto, number 42 out of Buffalo, it's Joe Eck. Flanking him in the Sears Auto Center, number 57 from Lackawanna, Doug Evans. And the Lair's Auto Stop, number 48 out of Chafee, it's Jamie Havens. Flanking him in the Celebrities Nightclub, number 68 from Buffalo, Gil Myers. Car number 2 in the Ricotta's Pizza and Subs car from Buffalo, it's Jeff Bilkowski. Driving car number 40 on his outside out of Cheektowaga, Dennis Thomas. And the last car on the starting grid out of Lockport in car number 69, Scott Reeder. "31 cars set to go, 15 laps in the feature race for the entry-level Challenger Division. The lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go racing this time around. Here come Brian Weisenberg and Nolan King to lead him down. The green is out, and we are racing. And right on the start, they're jamming up 3 abreast, 4 abreast, sliding through the infield. We have Rick Winger. We have John Conti spinning and catching the outside guardrail in turn number 1. Conti rights his car. Winger moves back on the track. We continue under green. It's Weisenberg, your race leader, followed by Nolan King in the 55. Currently in third, it's Morgan in the 66. The 51 of Adamczyk is fourth. The Chapman number 33 is fifth. Your race leader is the 95 of Brian Weisenberg, is quickly reeling in John Conti, and we have a spin coming out of turn number 4. Tommy Kelly in the 11 loops his ride coming out of turn number 4. Weisenberg in the 95, your race leader. John Conti in the 30 is in front of him, but Conti is nearly a full lap down after a spin right on the green flag. As Weisenberg clicks off lap number 3. Traffic trying to sort itself out back in the pack in the early going of this Challenger feature race. The race for second heating up now is the 51 of Bill Adamczyk moving to the outside of the 55 of Nolan King as they race out of turn number 4. Adamczyk takes it high out of turn 4, makes the pass on King. Adamczyk now in second place. King drops back to third. The race for fourth, it's now Pat Spruce in the 92 is made up by the 66 of Rich Morgan. And there are three abreast coming out of turn two, just a few positions farther back. Tommy Wood in the 22 takes the high road to get around Paul Grigsby and the 28 and the 33 of Mike Chapman. Your leader continues to be Brian Weisenberg in car number 95. Weisenberg swinging out of turn number 4. He clicks off lap number 6 in trouble. Back in turn number 2, the number 11 of Tom Kelly, a lap car, makes contact with the second place number 51 of Bill Adamczyk. Adamczyk tries to get back to speed, but here comes Pat Spruce in the 92. Spruce takes the high groove, and Spruce now gets out of shape just a bit, and Adamczyk resumes the number 2 spot. But in the meantime, this just allows Brian Weisenberg in car 95 to open up quite a large lead advantage, nearly a full straightaway for Weisenberg in the 95. He's putting lap traffic now between himself and his closest pursuers. He gets a lap on the Dennis Thomas 40 and a lap on the Don Hochstein 87. Bill Adamczyk is back in second place in car number 51, but he has a long ways to go to reel in the 95 of Brian Weisenberg. We're at the halfway point. We have 8 down, 7 to go. As Mike Chapman dropping out of action in car number 33. In trouble in turn 4. That's Joe Eck up in the wall in turn 4. Joey Eck, it looks like he may be trying to straighten himself out and will continue without a break, hopefully, as Doug Evans pulls out of action in car 57. Eck looks like he wants to right himself there. He just can't find a break in traffic to do so. And the caution flag finally comes out. This is something Brian Weisenberg didn't want to see. Weisenberg had a huge lead. This caution flag, the old equalizer. It's going to bring second place Bill Adamczyk right up alongside of Brian Weisenberg. And Tommy Krosick, during this caution flag, is pulling out. He's going to pull into the pits. He has a flat tire. Tommy Krosick, your points leader in this division, is going to be moving into the pit area. He's going to need a quick tire change and hopefully be able to do it in time to get back out here and rejoin this field for a restart.
It's going to have to be a real quick pit stop, too, because he's held up getting across the track. They got to wait for traffic to clear. Then Krosick wants to get across there in a hurry to get that tire change, and the caution was caused by the car up in the fence in turn number 4. That's been cleared. So the cars are being regrouped. Again, we do not go back to the last completed lap like you do at some tracks. We realign the cars the way they were running when the caution came out. So this could make a tremendous difference. We see the crew racing down there to go to work on the Krosick 10 car. But if this field gets quickly realigned, Rick, Krosick could be in deep doo-doo because he's going to be starting at the back end anyway, and pretty soon, even though we don't count caution laps, so that's going to help him here. But he'll still be at the back of the pack and have a long ways to go up through to try to protect that points lead.
The white flag has been shown to the field. The debris has been cleaned off the track. Joe Eck has rejoined the rear of the field in car number 42. Cars that made pit stops now rejoining the rear of the field. We see Rod Eman coming out of the pit area in car 97, Mike Chapman in the 33, and Tommy Krosick in the 10. The points leader had to make a pit stop to change a flat tire. He's back on the track. He's at the rear of the field, but on the lead lap. We have 9 laps completed, 6 laps remain to be run, and Brian Weisenberg, who led from the opening green, this rookie competitor, had a huge lead, a full straightaway lead advantage, wiped out by the caution flag. And starting right alongside on this restart will be Bill Adamczyk in car number 51, so Weisenberg will have his work cut out for him. He has second place Adamczyk alongside. On the outside of row 2 is your third place car, the 92 of Pat Spruce. The 87 car of Hochstein is a lap down. Your fourth place car is the 20 of Jerry Gradle Jr. on the outside of row 3. Here they come out of turn number 4. The green flag is out and we are racing once again. In trouble right on the restart. Mike Flagg is belted out of shape in car number 14. He bounces off the Nolan King 55, somehow gets himself straightened out, and everybody continues on. Now more problems back in the pack as Scott Reeder in the 69 and Brian Collar in the 23 coming together, but we maintain green flag racing conditions. Al Grimmer off the track in turn number 3 as we look back to the front of the field. It's going to be a 4-car battle to the finish here. That's Brian Weisenberg in the 95. It's Pat Spruce in the 92, Bill Adamczyk in the 51, and Jerry Gradle Jr. in the 20. They've pulled away from the rest of the field as we click off lap 11. 11 down, 4 to go in this event. Spruce now putting the challenge on Weisenberg as they race out of turns number 2 down the back chute. Weisenberg up high. Here comes Pat Spruce down low. Spruce and Weisenberg, just a bit of contact between the two cars. Weisenberg skating up high, Spruce down low, Spruce making the pass as they cross the start-finish line that time. Pat Spruce now out in front in car number 92. Weisenberg drops back to run second, but here comes Weisenberg right back at him in car 95. Weisenberg trying to establish position on the low side. Spruce working up high. Spruce dirt tracking it out turn number 4. Here comes Weisenberg downstairs, and the caution flag is out. We have problems on the back chute. The caution flag making an appearance as Rich Morgan in the 66 and the 43 of Mark Hoke have come together in the back chute, and we have caution on the speedway. Pat Spruce in the 92 and the 95 of Brian Weisenberg. We're putting on a great show for the lead, but a tire peeled off the 43 of Mark Hoke. Rich Morgan had nowhere to go in the 66, making some contact with the 43 of Hoke, and we have our second caution flag of this event. We have 13 laps down, 2 laps to go. This is going to be a tremendous 2-lap race to the finish when we get this one restarted, as Pat Spruce in the 92, Brian Weisenberg in the 95 setting up for that final shootout. The white flag is being shown to the field. The Mark Hoke number 43 on the hook and out of action. The field aligned 2x2 formation for a 2-lap dash to the checkers. Keep your eyes on the front of the field. We have Pat Spruce in the 92 and Brian Weisenberg in the 95 restarting. They're going to be starting side by side just as they took the yellow flag when it came out. Behind in row number 2, Bill Adamczyk in car 51, Jerry Gradle Jr. in car number 20. And now look who's in row number 3. It's the 14 of Mike Flagg, and in the 12, Herschel Two Guns. This could be an interesting finish, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are off in the pace car. Dick Hartman will wheel it off into the infield, and it will be Pat Spruce in car 92 and Brian Weisenberg in car 95 leading them down for the restart green flag. They're at a snail's pace into turn number 3. They pick it up in a turn 4. The green flag is out, and we are racing once again. Herschel Two Guns wastes no time in taking the high groove to try to make it around Jerry Gradle Jr. Up in front, it's Pat Spruce who got the jump on Brian Weisenberg. Spruce out in the lead. Weisenberg up in second here. Comes Two Guns in the 12. He's looking to challenge the number 51 of Bill Adamczyk for the number 3 spot. The white flag is out. We're on the final lap. The last go-round in this Challenger feature event. Spruce is your race leader. Weisenberg working in second. He's being challenged by Adamczyk in the 51. Two Guns in the 12. They're into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Adamczyk takes it down low, makes contact with Weisenberg. They straighten it out. Here comes Two Guns, but it's going to be Spruce with the win. Two Guns second, Weisenberg third, and it's Adamczyk finishing in the number 4 spot, followed by Mike Flagg in 5th.
Right, turn 1.
Just as the checker's coming out, we have troubles going into turn number 1. As we have the number 42 of Joey Eck, the 48 of Jamie Havens coming together right at the checkered flag.
Yeah, we locked him up, coming out of 4, never let go.
Now Pat Spruce picking up the victory in this Challenger feature event. He's bringing his car number 92 down into victory lane in the Custom Auto Truck sponsored ride for the victory lap, getting the checkered flag from junior starter Scott Wiley. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Pat Spruce. Pat Spruce taking his victory lap, a well-earned victory for this former top figure 8 driver at Holland Speedway in his first year of competition in this Challenger division, and he's been one to watch. He's currently in the top echelon in points in this division, and he picks up the victory, your unofficial top 5 in that event. Pat Spruce in the 92 with the win, the 12 of Herschel Two Guns finishing second, the 95 of Brian Weisenberg having his best ever run here in his rookie year of campaigning at Holland Speedway with a 3rd place finish. 4th place going to Bill Adamczyk, another rookie competitor in this division in car 51, and rounding out your top 5, Mike Flagg in car number 14.
Fantastic job.
Pat Spruce completing his victory lap in car number 92. He's going to bring it around into victory lane and go through the victory ceremonies here at Holland Speedway on Ford Dealers of Western New York night. He brings the car to a halt. The Custom Auto Truck Service sponsor number 92. As he's climbing out of his car now, he can hear you, ladies and gentlemen. It's Pat Spruce. Let's go trackside to Kenny Hangower and our winner, Pat Spruce. Kenny?
Right. First words from Pat Spruce. All right. Hey, Pat, I want to ask you something. You have $1.19. There's a tag up there. I think you spent a little bit more than $1.19 to build this race car, though.
Yeah, just a little bit more than that, that's all.
Pat, you were there towards the very end, and all at once you made your move, and nobody could catch you from there on in.
Yeah, I was watching him. He was going back and forth with the gas, and I just caught him at the right time, I guess.
Yeah, you just kind of waited for the right time, then you zoomed on by. Pat, we got you down here in Victory Circle. I know you've got a lot of supporters here at Holland International Speedway. We'll give you an opportunity also to thank your sponsors, the people on your crew.
Okay, well, I hope I don't forget anybody, but here I go. I got AJ's Construction. They gave me a bunch of money this year. Surprised the hell out of me. Lucille Smoke Shop, Clark's Napa and Eden, Custom Auto Truck, where we built the car over the winter, Twin Pine Tires, BMS Trucking, Garcia Farms, Daly's Used Cars. I got it from K. Daly. I got this car from K. Daly. And let's see, who else is there? Okay, Wolf's Run Gas Station, Collins House Tavern in Collins, and Gowanda Glass. I'm going to forget somebody, I know I am. Okay, 3-Star Restaurant, Schrader's Diner, and I'd like to thank Mike McDonald. He's the one that built the car. I just helped him do it.
Okay, there you have it. How about a nice round of applause, please, for the Challenger feature winner, Pat Spruce.